Good morning, my guys. Welcome back to yet another video, yet another workout. We're heading to the gym to do legs. That's gonna be fun. It's 8 o'clock almost, a couple of minutes before 8. So we should have enough time because it's early, you know. So we should have a good 2-hour workout. The thing is, I don't know what I'm gonna do because usually, I mean, you've guys probably seen the leg days that I'm used to do so far. They're kind of like very simple and very, I'm not gonna say quick, but they are like, they don't have a lot of exercises. I only really do 2 exercises, one for quads, one for hamstrings. Calves I never train, and they look the way they look. I never train them. I might do them today just for the lols, but we'll see. I was thinking about doing squats today, like free weight squats, high bar and out of stance, the usual stuff. But I don't know. The reason that I don't really do squats or hack squats anymore is because of my right knee. I used to have a little, how should I say this, discomfort, let's say. And yeah, it was just not worth it, man. It was just like, what's the point of doing squats now? It's just like, when you hurt, it's a good idea to give your body a chance to heal before you go all out again. Is it time to go all out again? I don't know. It might be a good time to check if it's time to go all out again. So I might do squats, why not? But let's get there first. Let's see what's available and then decide if we are going to do this kind of stuff. So in terms of how this is going to look, I still believe this is going to be simple in terms of like what I'm going to do and how many exercises they're going to be. I think there's going to be 3 exercises or 4, but the 4th one, it's going to be calves. It's going to be a very quick one. So card is warm up. I'm going to head in there now, see what's available and make up my mind as I go along. I'll see you inside. Yeah. Okay. So the problem is, and I think this is the price for abstinence, we haven't done legs in about a week and a half. and I haven't done squats for a very long time. So what happens now is, literally after the warm-up, on the last set of the warm-up where I had quite a bit of weight on the bar, I could feel my inner thighs not cramping out, but you know, I don't know how to explain this. You know, sometimes when you're warming up and then you go do the exercise, but for some reason you feel like you haven't warmed up at all and everything feels clunky. I can feel that these are literally pulling, and obviously when that happens you do more of a warm-up, which is what I did. For some reason my inner thighs do not want to cooperate today, and it makes a little bit of sense. I think inner and outer thighs stabilize the squat, stabilize you when you squat. So now the problem that I have is because I haven't done this for so long, and because I haven't done legs in about a week and a half, I can't do a proper set. Like, I've only have 120 kilos there. It's not a lot of weight. I know it sounds sometimes to some people it may sound like a lot, but 120, I used to do 3 plates for 12 reps while having my heels elevated, which is even worse because then you just target the quads, versus now when you don't have your heels elevated, you use more muscles. You know, it doesn't all go through the quads, it goes through, you know, hips, hamstrings, lower back, everywhere. But yeah, even with that, 120 seems like the ceiling for now, which is annoying. And you know what the most annoying thing is? It's not my quads, it's not even my lower back, it's my inner thighs. Because honestly, at the end of each set and at the beginning of each set, when I go under and I tense, I feel them pulling. And obviously towards the end of the set, the same thing happens. That's why I stop. So I obviously don't want to injure myself either. So I think that's going to be it for squats. We're going to do some leg extensions and leg curls, and then we can call it a day. And obviously next time, I think next time is going to be a lot better, to be honest. But it's the first time, and the first time, when you haven't done an exercise for a while and you do it for the first time after a while, these things happen. Don't push it. There's no need. 120 kilo for 8 reps, whatever I did. Not the best, you know, but it's okay. I'm keen to see what's going to happen next time, because I have now talked a big game, which means I have dug myself into a hole for next time, but that's future me problems. So let's unrack and go do something else. My hamstrings and inner thighs, more specifically, are not in a happy place right now, but you know what? On the upper hand, don't know if that's a saying, but on the upside, because that's a saying for sure, on the upside, when I did a warm-up here, it felt very easy, so I went up a little bit to either 100 or 105, I can't tell them yet, it's a bit weird, but in any case, it should be enough, so let's rock and roll. Oh. Oh. Jesus. That's what I mean. That wasn't bad. You know what? I'm gonna go heavier, because why not? I think that was like 12, 13 reps. Once again, there is nothing wrong with doing 12 and 13, just as long as you're like at failure or at the same proximity from failure. So, but I like lifting heavier sometimes, man. So it's like, I would be perfectly happy if I did 8 reps here with 2 more plates, so more weight, less reps. But I was still at the same proximity from failure. I think this is a good way to like grow, because to grow you need more weight. There's only so many tricks you can do, you know, if you're not gonna increase the weight. There's only so many reps you can do. There's only so many like drop sets or supersets that you can do. You know, you need, at some point you need to increase the weight. And for me, I know for a fact that if I'm increasing the weight and all I can do is 8 reps, eventually I will be able to do 9 and 10 and 11. And from there, I can increase the weight just a little bit more, so that with the new weight, which is heavier, I can do 8 again and then build up again. That's how I do it. Because there is a couple of people who will say, well, you can do 12 to 15 reps. In theory, it's safer, you know, because it's less weight. Therefore, you are able to do more reps. But, you know, these people think very logically, and I get it, because it's like heavy weight can hurt you in a way that lightweight can't hurt you. So it makes sense. But when we're talking about machines, I'm not sure how much of that applies here, because it's a machine. It's pretty safe. You know, it's not like free weight squats. It's not like free weight bends. It's a bit different. So when you do this kind of stuff, I completely understand where people are coming from when they say, do more reps, lighter weight. But to me, that's just not a good way to progress. You need more weight eventually. And that will, obviously that will bring down the amount of reps that you do. But if you stay within your sweet spots, that's fine. For me, a sweet spot is anywhere between 8 and 12 reps. For some people, it might be something else. That's fine. Once again, everything works just as long as you train to the same proximity from failure all the time, which should be a couple of reps from failure, and some sets should be taken to failure, if not just a little bit beyond that. And what I mean by beyond, I mean either have someone to help you do a couple of more reps, or do half reps, partial reps, it's fine. Right, 2 more sets. Yeah. My nervous system was just gone at the end. It felt like I could keep pushing, but I couldn't. And I think that's a good spot to be. Anyway, what we have extensions left. You know, I haven't done this in years, but why not? Why not? I don't even know if this is a lot of weight or not. This is how like little of an idea I have when it comes to calves. But it's 50 kilo plus whatever that is. Not sure if it's a lot, but it's the first time I'm doing this exercise in forever. It's been at least 3 years, at least. I remember the last time I did this was when I was in Bath in the other city, so yeah, it's been at least 3 years, so feels good, strangely enough. I know I said I was going to do extensions, but the machine's being used, so while I'm waiting for the machine to get free, I'm going to do a couple of sets here, so, you know, got one more set. I don't think I have to wait long, because it's calves, right? So I might as well just get into the second set now. Nice. It's a nice feeling. Anyway, 2 sets should be good enough. The leg extension machine is free, so let's get it. I can tell that my nervous system is no longer with me, because I feel that there's more in the muscles, if this makes sense. And the way that I know this is I'm doing reps, and towards the end of the set I'm like, okay, I have more, and then all of a sudden you just hit a wall and you're like, oh, but it's not muscles, do you know what I mean? Obviously they hurt, obviously there is a lot of fatigue and lactic acid in the quads right now, but I know the difference between I can't mentally push it and I can't physically push it anymore, and this was not physical. I had a little bit left and I needed my nervous system to cooperate, but it didn't. That's okay. That's okay. It's nervous system day to day. I just added another plate, because why not? You know what I mean? I just realized actually that I had 100 kilo on. Usually we do a bit more. I mean, there was 100 plus a couple of small plates over there, but I don't know what that was, 5 kilo maybe. But 120, good enough. It's better. Now, let's see. Let's see how many reps. Oh, I'm not sure how visible that was on the camera, but my left leg was shaking. I'm curious. I'll hand the video back and tell me if it was visible, because that was interesting. This is what I mean, nervous system is gone. Like, that's not muscular. That's just the nerves just don't want to cooperate, but that's okay. One more set, and then we can wrap it up. I didn't feel anything. That's all right. My left leg is going again. Good stuff. It's fucking hard to get into the car. Right. Okay. That was quite something today, wasn't it? I can barely feel my left leg, which is crazy. Oh, I'm sure I'm gonna be cramping up later, and I'm not looking forward to it, but it is what it is. Right, so we're gonna wrap it up for the day. Pretty good day. You know, guys, I have to say, ever since I went away and I came back, I changed 2 things. And so far, I think they are responsible for how good I feel and how hard I'm able to train and enjoying upper lower, which I never did before because it was so much volume. And obviously I lift very heavy, so it used to make me so tired. But I changed 2 things, and one of them is I drink less coffee now, less caffeine in general. And the second thing is I sleep more. I go to bed before 10. I obviously don't fall asleep at 10 o'clock, but you know, I fall asleep at around 11, let's say, but I go to bed at around 10 o'clock and then I just sleep until 7. And the reduction in caffeine coupled with the sleep, I think it just makes such a difference, such a big difference. But you know, I think I'm going to also increase my protein intake, because I think it's a bit low. It's around 160 to 180 grams. It should be around 220 to 250, like ideally. Am I losing on gains? I don't know, I don't think so, but still. But yeah, I think that's going to be it. I think I've talked enough on this video, so we're going to wrap it up, and I'm going to see you next time. Not tomorrow, so tomorrow is definitely rest day. Day after, though, I'm going to see you with some upper body stuff. Till then, peace, and I'm out.